Hello everyone, you're welcome to Surface Park Tutors. This is biology video lecture series. I am Akerele Oladimeji Philip, your host. On today's edition of the video, we'll be talking about questions on sense organs, and I would advise that you pause the video to see if you could attempt the questions before I come up with the answer, and it's preferable if you've actually read this topic by yourself before attempting this video. It makes it easier for you to understand. Alright, so let's get started. The process by which the eyeball focuses on both near and distant objects. We can also say focuses, lens. Either way, whether eyeball or lens is still correct. What is that process called? It is called accommodation. So the answer to number one is accommodation. Now, which of the following is expected in the eye for a boy who is seeing his father coming to him some distance away? So there are some things that happens in the eyes for you to know the person is actually there's some things that happens in the eyes for us to see a far distant object as well as close object. So generally, let me say this: when we see distant object, the eyeball, or let me say the lens, flattens, while if we are seeing closer object, the lens becomes more rounded, or we can say bulges. So in our options, we'll look at the ones that has to do with flatness. That's option B to D. But what causes that to happen is the fact that, okay, let me say this: the lens is connected to the suspensory ligament, and the suspensory ligament is connected to the ciliary muscle. So for us to have a flattened lens looking at a distant object, that means that the suspensory ligament must contract. So the answer to that option will be option D. The lens flattens because the suspensory ligament relaxes. Alright, it contracts. If the suspensory ligament relaxes, the lens will bulge. That means you are looking at a short distance, or let me say a close object. Alright, which of the following eye pigments are required to see at night? That will be our rods. Rods are used to see at night, and is used to see black and white color, while cones are used to see during the day and is used to see colored images. Which of the following regulates the amount of light entering the eyes? Now, the answer to that question is iris. Iris is a circular muscle that controls an opening, and that opening is called pupil. Someone might want to choose pupil, but pupil is the hole, or the aperture, while iris is actually the muscle that contracts and relaxes to control the size of the pupil. Alright, too much of the following, as vitreous humor or aqueous humor, could lead to which of the following diseases? That will lead to glaucoma. Glaucoma is a disease whereby there is increase in intraocular pressure. The pressure within the eyes is so much because the fluid in the eyes is too much. Alright, and those fluids are aqueous and vitreous humor. Which of the following part of the mammalian eye is not essential for image formation? Alright, we need all of these except for eyebrow. We don't so much need eyebrow to form an image. Which of the following is not a refractive error of the eye? Refractive error refers to conditions that affect the eyes from focusing on images, whether close images or far distant images. Alright, so which of the following is not refractive error? That would be conjunctivitis, which is the inflammation of the conjunctiva. Alright, which of the following patients can the use of cylindrical lens be used to correct his sight? Sorry, that's a funny statement, but it's meant to be which of the following patient can use a cylindrical lens to correct his sight, and that would be astigmatism, a condition whereby the person's cornea becomes uneven. Alright, now at this point we just mentioned the corrective lens for the following eye defects. Okay, hypermetropia is otherwise called long-sightedness or hyperopia. Now in this case, the person's image is formed, so to say, behind the retina or behind the fovea centralis. So we need a lens that will make it to converge on the actual point, that will make the image to be formed on the right place, and that kind of lens is called a convex lens. Alright, that should be a convex lens. So convex lens is what is used to correct hypermetropia, and it happens most time when people's eyeball become too short. Alright, now for myopia, the person's this one can be corrected using a concave lens. In this case here, the images are prematurely converged, so a concave lens will help to diverge the image, the lens diverge the ray of light such that the image is now formed directly on the area of visual acuity, and astigmatism is corrected using a cylindrical lens. Alright, so these are the lens used in correcting these conditions, and these three are actually refractive errors, meaning that there is a problem with the eyes focusing on the image. Okay, so like I said, the cause of long-sightedness is due to what? Is it that the eyeball is too long, or image is formed behind the retina, the image is never formed, or the eyeball is too short? Is going to be that I think I made a mistake when I was explaining here. When somebody is having hypermetropia, the eyeball is too small, so the image is formed behind the eyeball such that the image is blurred. So you need a convex lens to converge the image on the retina. Alright, while for myopia, the eyeball is too long, so the image is formed in front of the retina, so you need a concave lens that would diverge the ray of light so it can be formed on the retina. So the answer is that the eyeball is too long. That's what causes myopia, or otherwise called short-sightedness. Which of the following eye defects can be treated with an antibiotics? That would be conjunctivitis, because it's an inflammation of the conjunctiva. Which of the following is wrong about the outer ear? It contains ear ossicles, it contains cerumen, it helps to direct the sound wave into the ear. The eardrum is a part. else equals are found in the middle here. So this is the wrong statement in that. Arrange the following in the right sequence. Okay, that should be eardrum with number 1, that's going to be 3, followed by malleus, incus, and stave. That will be 3, 2, 4, 1. 3, 2, 4, 1. That's option C. That's the arrangement of that from left to right if you're looking at the ear. The round window is connected to the what, and while the tympanum is connected to what. Now the round window is connected to the stapes while the tympanum is connected to the malleus. So it's going to be stapes and malleus. Alright, which of the following is wrong about Eustachian tube? It is connected to the nose and throat. It connects the middle ear to the inner ear. It connects the outer ear to the middle ear. It equalizes the pressure between the middle ear and the outer ear. I think there are 2 wrong answers here. So let me just skip that. This it connects. Okay, just a minute. I think I should make a correction on this 16. Initially what we have here was round window. It ought to be oval window. Alright, please take note of that. So the oval window is connected to stapes, while the tympanum, which is otherwise called eardrum, is connected to malleus. So the answer to that will be stapes and malleus. Now, which of the following, this was the one I was meant to answer initially before I took a break and make some corrections. So which of the following is wrong about Eustachian tube? Every other thing here is correct except for the fact that it does not connect the middle ear to the inner ear. No, that's not part of what it is. Alright, every other thing there is correct. Which of the following is referred to as organ of balance or structure of balance? That would be the semicircular canal, which is part of the inner ear. Looking at this diagram, this is the eyeball. I would like to just label this first. This A is optic nerve, B will be retina, C will be suspensory ligament, D will be lens, E is cornea. Now these 3 layers, 1, 2, 3, this will be sclera, second one will be choroid, last one will be retina. Alright, which of the following represents the lens? That's D. Option D represents the lens. Which of the following is, which of the following are responsible or essential for accommodation, which means image formation? That will be the lens and or say the suspensory ligament. So that should be, it's also important. That will be C and D. Yes. Oh, I think, well, this question is funny because really this is needed, D is needed, C is needed, B is needed. So I think if we choose B and D, we are correct because retina. Okay, sorry. Yes, this is the right answer. Let me explain why we didn't include B. Accommodation refers to how the eyeball focuses. So focusing is different from formation. Formation takes place here. So what makes to focus is these two. Alright? Okay, so we are still good. Okay, now at this juncture I believe, or I think you've learned something, so you are meant to be answering this by yourself. So pause the video and see if you can answer this. What's the answer to this? Have you paused it? Okay, now the answer is the eyeball is too long. I think that's not quite long. You'll be seeing some repeated questions now. Which of the following eye defects can be treated with an antibiotics? I guess you picked the right answer. Okay, let's move on. Use the diagram below in answering the questions that follow. This is the diagram of the mammalian ear. So let's label what is here. I hope I can see everything here. A is cochlea, C is auditory. Sorry, let me go to B. B is tympanum, or otherwise called eardrum. C is auditory nerve. D is semicircular canal. E is Eustachian tube. F will be the ear ossicles. Alright, so perilymph and endolymph are found where? They are found in A, cochlea, and D, which is semicircular canal. So that should be, okay, we have D and A. Yes, semicircular canal and cochlea. Conductive deafness cannot affect. Conductive deafness most times affect the middle ear, outer ear or middle ear. So it cannot affect A. And what is A? A is cochlea, which is part of what? Inner ear. Alright. And that is the actual site of hearing. Cochlea is the actual site of hearing. So the cochlea and the eardrum are represented respectively by A and B. Do we have anything like that? Yes, we do. That's option D. Okay. Okay. Now use the diagram below in answering the questions that follow. This is the inner ear alone drawn in this place. So the diagram represents the inner ear. Which of the following parts is responsible for balance? In this case, this is your semicircular canal, and that is 1. Okay, the semicircular canal is represented by 1 also. Those are 2 questions. One is, this one talks about the function, this one talks about the name of the structure itself, and that is 1. That is A. Okay, which of the following is wrong about the outer ear? It contains ear ossicles. No, the ear ossicles are found in the middle ear. That's like the major content there, aside the round and oval window and the Eustachian tube. Which of the following is wrong about Eustachian tube? I think this is a repeated question that you should pause the video and see if you can answer it. It connects the middle ear to the outer, to the inner ear. That is wrong. I hope you're able to get the right answer. Which of the following is referred to as organ of balance? I believe you have taken note of that, which is your semicircular canal. That's repeated questions. Alright, I think that will be all for now. There are a lot of questions on this. Sorry, I didn't get this well articulated enough. Please let me have your comments. Let me know if you actually understood this very well, and if it's helpful, can talk to me on WhatsApp if you have more questions. And please solve questions very well. And I wish you all the best in your exams. Thank you. God bless you. I remain Akerele Philip. Remember, the best is in you.